stars Jennifer Lawrence and Joel Edgerton. A Russian ballerina is forced to become a spy, and she has to manipulate a CIA agent. Francis Lawrence directed Red Sparrow. He and Jennifer are not related. They worked together on the Hunger Games series. I didn't like Mockingjay Part 1. I have the books back there. Red Sparrow is based on a book that I haven't read. It's written by a real-life former CIA agent, Jason Matthews. Red Sparrow has mixed reviews. Some people like it, some people dislike it. Nobody called it amazing or horrible. I feel it's lame. It's not painful. Jennifer Lawrence was good as expected. She was really committed to her role. Her Russian accent was good. Yeah, her American accent slipped through a couple times. She was believable in the physical stuff, mainly the dancing, although there wasn't much dancing. I'm sure some people are tired of Jennifer. I'm not tired yet. Joel Edgerton was good. I haven't seen much of his stuff. He was good and bright, which was okay. How did Joel prepare for Red Sparrow? He just learned his lines. Maybe he worked out a little. When the Red Sparrow trailer came out, Marvel fans, including myself, were reminded of Black Widow. I might as well say the Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer and the Deadpool 2 trailer played before this. But Red Sparrow is really different from Black Widow. It's not an action movie. It's a slow, gritty thriller. It's a hard R. It's really violent, and it has plenty of nudity. It's not glorified, of course. It's clinical, I suppose. The first act was good. It focused on D'Amica's training. Sparrows have to seduce their targets, be emotionally manipulative. Not every student is a woman. Students are actually required to strip in class, which I find weird. D'Amica can seduce men, no problem, but she doesn't like stripping. I'm shy. There is no way in hell I'm stripping. I thought about shooting an intro where I'm shirtless. We should have seen some fight training or gun training. We've seen the students jogging outside, and we've seen a few other students off in the distance shooting at targets. Every spy should learn how to use a gun. Maybe there was a gun training scene, but it was cut for time. Red Sparrow goes downhill after the first act. The plot gradually became convoluted. I didn't know what was going on. Call me a dumbass, but I didn't know who D'Amica was working for. Her motivations were unclear, murky. There were a few twists, but I just didn't care because I wasn't invested. I was honestly bored. I zoned out only twice. The plot was so generic, I've seen it a lot, like on 24. Moles was a reoccurring motive on 24. Yeah, Red Sparrow has a mole, but I couldn't give a shit who he was. Not for nothing, Metal Gear Solid has a mole. I love to see a Metal Gear movie. Jennifer and Joel don't have any chemistry, which is a problem, because you're supposed to care about the romance, which was really rushed, by the way. They have sex after knowing each other for only a couple days. Francis was more concerned about the plot than the characters. The Russians mostly speak English. They barely talk Russian. It's weird, it's dumb but harmless. When D'Amica and Nash first talk to one another, D'Amica tells Nash he's good in Russian, but it doesn't work because they're both speaking English. That took me out of the movie for a moment. Red Sparrow has pacing issues. It's really slow. I don't mind slow-paced movies, but it has to be compelling. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. You certainly feel the length. Some scenes felt drawn out. It should have been trimmed down by 15-20 minutes. Mary-Louise Parker has a small role here. She plays an American bureaucrat. She's a comic relief. She was awkward. She acted ditzy. Maybe there's a better noun. I heard Red Sparrow initially had more humor, but it was cut down, which was a good idea. Red Sparrow gets a C. It's a bland, messy spy thriller. It's a hard R. It's brutal. It's gritty. It has plenty of nudity. It definitely offended some people. Jennifer Lawrence and Joel Edgerton were good, but they don't have any chemistry. If they had better material, would they have chemistry? Probably not. Thanks, as always, for watching, guys. My Twitter link is down below. Let me know what you think of Red Sparrow. Did you like it or hate it? Before I sign off, you're going to see a quick outtake. I'll talk to you later. Alrighty then. Red Sparrow has pacing issues. It's really slow. I don't mind slow-paced movies, but it has to be compelling. It's 20 minutes. 2 hours and 20 minutes.